Would our Community Game Changer Award winners, Chris, Liz, and on behalf of the Bullitt Foundation, its board chair, Maud Dodon, please stand. Join me in giving them and their teams a big round of applause. People ask me why Forterra is committed to both communities and our natural world. They want us to take sides, and no can do. No more than music is just notes without the silent spaces between. Just notes, it's noise. All spaces, it's nothing. A livable and sustainable region needs both, the notes and the silent spaces, the built and the natural, great communities and great landscapes. One depends on the other. Joined, they make the music of place. A walk with my wife a few Sundays ago highlighted this musical alchemy. Starting out, we watched the peregrine falcon on a broad supporting girder under the I-5 Lake Union Bridge, yanking feathers off a freshly caught waterfowl. A coot, judging from the one dangling leg I could see. Stooping from above just moments before, this falcon literally punched its target out of the sky. A blink of the eye and hunt over. Nature's message? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, sure, but hit like a peregrine. Consider this, we live in a growing region, yet we understand the timeless value of making room for an ecosystem topped off by peregrines. That's a striking statement about the Pacific Northwest. We ended our walk at the Seattle International Fountain, a stunning civic space. It was a typical day. Everyone lingering and mixing. What we looked like, our zip code, our speech, none of that mattered. Kids who otherwise might never meet joined in spur-of-the-moment games and then drifted back to their delighted parents. Families engaged in the timeless art of hanging out, enjoying the day together and as part of that larger group. We are elevated by such wonderful common spaces. They draw us out of ourselves. They make our communities more cohesive. They are fundamental to great, livable cities. How lucky we are. We live in a place where nature's dramas are not just on the education channel. We can steal away for a moment and see them unfold in the heart of our cities. And then return to our more immediate world of streets, homes, corner stores, and of course, great common spaces. So back to why Forterra is committed to our natural world and our built one. It's because we deeply need both. The steadfast rhythm of nature and the rich harmony of belonging. They anchor our humanity. The question really is, how do we keep this timeless music going? And the answer, ironically, is by changing. Playing by the same old rules, the trend lines are starkly grim. Climate, sprawl, inequity. That's why we started Forterra in 1989, to disrupt the old rules, to be a game changer. And today we're still playing to win. For the past 25 years, we've been at the nation's cutting edge, saving 250,000 acres of land key to our region, from the 50,000-acre Teanaway Valley all the way over to the 1.5 miles of Port Gamble Puget Sound shoreline. Projects we talked about here exactly 1 year ago. Projects promised, projects delivered. Hey. I have to tell you, that was my good friend Nate riding side shotgun for me. Thanks, Nate. At this moment, we're working on 40 conservation projects, from the shores of the Pacific Ocean to Yakima wine country. This is about our region's people and places, not about what once was, but about working together towards what we can be. Multi-pronged, game-changing conservation strategies supported by entire communities to save the lands we need for our well-being, the health of our ecosystems, and for our food and fiber. Changing the game also means finding new ways to make our communities better places for all, whether urban, rural, or something in between, no matter the size of our pocketbook or hue of skin. Pragmatically, we can't save our natural world without making great, affordable places for us to live. Just can't get there. And ethically, we shouldn't even try. Creating communities we are drawn to must go hand in hand with saving the natural world. Today, we are working with 35 communities who are playing to win, on everything from performing art facilities to new parks to programs to create vital neighborhoods near our transit stations, with sustainability, affordability, and livability a common thread through each. Now, most of all, for us, game-changing means staying ahead of the curve. In 2005, we released the Cascade Agenda to international acclaim. The Olympic agenda soon followed. With you and thousands across the region, we developed these game plans to make our home the very best it can be. The agendas recognized that our wild landscapes, in fact, help civilize our sometimes wild disregard for ourselves, our neighborhoods, and our region. The agendas also express a deep commitment to our communities and our need to be sustained by work that neither degrades us nor defiles the earth. After a decade, much has changed. So now we're drafting the next wave of the agendas to move us head into this new world. So we keep playing to win, using everything from living room conversations to crowdsourcing. We're making sure that this next wave, these renewed game plans about what we can be, set the right course for all. Together, we can be that disruptive force. We can change the game and create communities for all and save our landscapes for all time, because it all matters. Together with all of you, we will compose the notes and keep the silent spaces, the timeless music of a livable, sustainable region. Thanks for listening.
Forterra is one of those